Well, good evening, and thanks for helping us out by moving in as close as you can. When I came in the back, Brian, the custodian, said, "Oh, it's a sold-out house," and he goes, "I'm just joking." He wasn't joking, was he? Well, congrats. Thank you for coming tonight. We have really good concert season coming up for you. I think all the concerts you've come to this summer, you've heard this school year, you're really going to enjoy. We've got some really talented musicians, both in the entire music department, both band and choir. So I know you're in for a treat tonight. So we're ready to start it off with Castle Hill Overture. Hopefully you recognize those three little selections from some classical days. We don't usually get to play that type of music because, of course, it was written before most of these band instruments were invented, and it's mostly string instruments that get played though. So that was fun to play some more classical style. All right, now our next selection, we're going to need some audience participation on this one. Okay, this is important. It's called Stampede, and just like the name indicates, this song is going to kind of be the calm before the storm, and then all of a sudden you're going to hear this bass drum start rumbling in the background, and that's going to be the beginning of a big cattle stampede. So this will be good for cardiovascular for your audience. You'll notice up in the front row, when we start going fast, the woodwinds' feet are going to be stomping on the ground. And what we'd like you to do is stomp on the ground with us so we get the full effect of the stampede. I think it'll be pretty cool. And then we'll cut off and then go back to slow again, and that'll be your indication to stop stomping. So, yeah. So we hope you enjoy this Brian Balmage's tune entitled Stampede. All right, I have to admit that was an awfully quiet stampede from the audience. I'm going to give you a break. I'm going to blame it on the carpet in here. That's why we couldn't hear you very well. No, that's a fun little piece we found it a few years ago. So that's the only second time you've got to perform it. At least I have. Last time I did it, I think the kids are now seniors in high school. All right, our final selection that we're going to do for you is a little parade sounding piece entitled Heroes on Parade. I chose this piece because it features a lot of different sections of the band throughout the selection. So it starts out with our percussion section, then we add the flutes and a little duet, and then we add in the clarinets, and then we bring in the brass and then the percussion has a solo, a big loud solo in the middle of it. So for our final number, we are going to play for you Heroes on Parade. Thanks again for coming out.
portion of the concert. I was starting to write my program notes, and it just seems so wild that it's already the first concert of the year. I feel like we just started. It's just pretty crazy. So before you have the 7th and 8th grade choir. I think that these are the bravest kids in the school to be singing in junior high. They're my favorites. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of them out here. But it's really cool because we get to do some quality pieces that you can't generally do with smaller groups. So the first song that we're going to sing for you is called Soldier. This is one of my favorite pieces. Actually, we learned this in about a day. This song is really great for junior high voices without being too cheesy. It's from the Civil War, and So yeah, it's kind of cool. We're wishing someone goodbye. Johnny has gone for a soldier. do a folk song at the beginning of the fall concert because it's good for them to know some tunes that we've learned by rote throughout kind of our heritage. So this year we picked Cindy, and I can't tell you how many weeks went along when the kids were like, "Mrs. Seekers, what does this mean?" I'm like, "Oh, I'll look it up later. I'll look it up later," and I kept forgetting. But I eventually looked it up. And Cindy is actually kind of cool. It's made up, the reason why it's so nonsense is because it was made up on the fly, just around campfires. So these just happen to be some of the verses that they documented. But what the really neat thing was, the lyrics in the song is, "Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday." So it's actually a soldier that is speaking to his girlfriend and saying, "Wait for me, when I come back, we'll get married." So it's kind of cool how the two songs connected without us really intending it. So this is a hokey, fun song. I hope you enjoy Cindy. choir, and there's nobody really to watch them while I direct the high school choir. And I kind of hope that they can watch the high school choir. So we have practice. They are going to stand like little angels along the wall so they can watch the high school choir. And your parents are out in the audience, so they'll know. They'll know, right? Okay, so just let me know. They're going to line up against the wall on this side, and I'm going to go grab the high school choir, and then I've got 2 more songs for you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and talk after I walk. So now we've got the high school choir up in front of you. With the incoming freshman group, this group has grown 20. So we had like 43 last year. We've got 63 this year. So we can make some really cool sounds. This class, I promise you, I always leave this class in a better mood than when I started it. They are just so fun. I recently had some students lead some warm-ups for me, so then I don't have to work, and they're doing it. And that's just super fun to see them take ownership of their group. We are starting with the turtle dove, which is the turtle dove. Actually, we did some research on what it was. It's Britain's only migratory bird. So the poem speaks of wanting to be together, and it goes back and forth between the tenors and baritones and sopranos and altos. So it's kind of showing, text painting the 2 turtle doves speaking to each other. Really beautiful piece. Here's the high school poem. There too. I love that piece. All right, our next piece, my percussionists want to come on down. Our next piece is Amani, which is a Swahili piece. It means song of peace. These percussionists over here, I just handed them instruments and I said, here, figure it out. And I didn't teach them one bit. One bit. Don't pay me less, please. but really, they just kind of came over here and just figured it out, and it really took a lot off my shoulders. Yeah, Amani's a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy it. I feel like I need to address the sunglasses in the room. I gotta keep forgetting about it. We've had some concussions. Actually, he just thinks he's way too cool for school. For the rest of us. But he's like, can I wear some sunglasses tonight? I was like, if you're here, go for it, dude. So the lights are super bright up here. That's why he's wearing those. Okay, now we're next. on, guys. I think that they saved their best singing for you. I think that's the best we performed any of our songs. Pretty cool. All right. Thanks for guys for coming tonight. I changed my mind. I don't want a picture. I do.
Well, I'm taking them.
What?
I took them anyway.
Oh, thank you. I told her to give me a selfie at the end of this so I can have a picture of them. But in action shots, that's better. Hey, thanks for coming. Side note. Cool. Sixth grade concerts this Thursday if you have any sixth graders. All right, be safe. There are 2 weeks to exit the stage. Great concert, guys.